So, where am I? 50. Thank you. You're supposed to hit me with your watch.
I know it.
Okay. Now, we know that seniors are going to take it in the throat big time, right? We know that. And it's already happening. People are losing their Medicare Advantage plans by the thousand. In Boston just came out with an article in Massachusetts where they had 33,000 Medicare Advantage policy holders who lost their coverage. Gone because of Obamacare. But we're going to pay for it dearly in another way, and that is in our industry, in our businesses. There is a list you will not find anywhere else on the internet at truthaboutobamacare.com because it was scrubbed several months after Lloyd's of London put it together. But at the beginning of this debate, if you want to call it that, we were told that John Deere would take $90 million of losses, remember? We were told that Caterpillar would take losses. They listed off a few companies, remember? And then Nostradamus himself, Henry Waxman, decided to summon all of these companies so he could basically impose his tyranny on them and show them, make them show how these numbers worked out. Then, of course, Waxman and his gurus decided to figure out, oh, baby, you know what? They're right. Let's cancel it before it looks bad. So Lloyd's of London said it's not just going to be John Deere, not just going to be Caterpillar. They put together 90 companies who will be taking millions of dollars in losses starting January 1st, 2013. Why? This is according to Lloyd's of London. Starting in 2013, companies that provide prescription drug benefits for retirees on Medicare can no longer deduct this subsidy from their taxes due to the federal health care overhaul, signed into law on March 23rd. Now, even if you're a senior citizen and you're no longer working, you're living off your retirement account, is it possible you might have one of these 90 companies in your retirement portfolio? Is it possible if AT&T takes $1 billion in losses starting 2013, would that affect your retirement portfolio? If you're still a working American, would it be possible that they might lay some people off? Especially since that 1 billion number that you heard in the media is for the first quarter of 2013 only. So now multiply it by 4. So not only are we attacking our seniors' benefits, not only are we robbing our children to pay for this benefit and our grandchildren, not only are we auto-enrolling half of the 33 million onto Medicaid by extending Medicaid privileges to people making $88,000 a year, not indexed to inflation, so eventually we'll be covering half the health insurance premiums for people making $100,000 a year. So we're getting hit on all of these different avenues. But we are losing liberty, like Dr. Friedman and Congressman Rossman just mentioned. How much liberty? When FDR decided to fundamentally transform the United States of America, he put together panels and boards and acts, right? When he did that, this is what those panels and boards and acts look like. Each one of them, that's a pretty long list. I'm 6 feet tall. What is that? That's up to my left nipple, right? About 4 feet, right? That's how many put together. Each one of them had 10 new agencies put together for it, okay? And we all know how well FDR's transformation of America worked out, don't we? We can use history. Starting, if we do not stop this legislation, in 2014, President Obama has decided to start his own agencies, 159 new agencies. I don't want to hit anybody in the front row. Come here, sir. Can you grab the end of this?
Yes, the end of it.
Just walk down the center of the aisle. Just go ahead. You stretch out. Keep going. Keep going. Those are the 159 new agencies and boards opened under Obamacare, which we will be funding. So, do you think we might lose more of our liberty? It's impossible. So, like Congressman Roscoe, I do not want to leave you with a bad taste in your mouth. There are things that we can do. In 7 days, we have an election coming. And let me tell you something. This election is going to be far more than an election. It is going to be a national restraining order against this Congress. And you must get to the polls. You must engage your neighbors, your electorate, everybody. Send them to truthaboutobamacare.com so they know what is coming and they can vote the right way come November 2nd. Because we do have power in this country as free citizens. We're not going to let the state of Massachusetts pull our medical license if we don't want to treat Medicaid patients any longer. Did you know they're doing that? The state of Massachusetts has 2 pieces of legislation pending right now that says if a doctor like Ari Friedman no longer wants to work for free by treating Medicaid patients, they're going to pull his medical license. And that's happening right now in the United States of America. Our physicians in Illinois under Blago care, they've been paid in 22 months, our pediatricians. 22 months. So they're just not taking it anymore. They're not going to be treating people for free. So there's one other crucial difference between Obamacare and Massachusetts, and that is if you don't like mass care or formerly Romney care, you can move. Where will you go when it's everywhere? Thank you for your time.